Hello there, Libra, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing well. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, just letting you know, I wanted to get your video out yesterday, Libra, but I had to take the day off. I've been under the weather, but I do feel a little bit better. Anyhow, we're here today, and I'm glad that you're here. So don't be afraid to take action. All right. So Libra, keep doing you, keep doing what you are meant to do, and don't give up on your dreams or your goals. Even if there are some setbacks or obstacles in the way, Spirit is saying take action where you want to take action. But I feel that this is, coming from a place where you're going to need to be bold, perhaps, and not to be afraid of that, to embrace this boldness when it comes to taking action. Now, let's get a little bit more with this take action. I do get fire sign coming through with that. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Just take the zodiac signs how you want to. Don't worry if you don't care. And this is also for Libra and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's find out this take action. Yeah, no need to worry. Continue taking action towards your dreams, your goals, your visions, or whatever inspires you without hesitation. Do not give in to worry. There's something that I know has been, a plague right now. It's not just you. There just seems to be something in the collective energy that is trying to hook you in a lot of fear and worry and uncertainty. But you should be certain in your position with Spirit. Spirit will always have a solution. Spirit will always have a signpost for you. You're truly guided, okay? So take action on things too that helps you alleviate stress and worry. And that may mean that you have to be assertive, strong, and standing your ground and standing firm here. Do not let anything or anyone make you feel what's the word, disempowered or discouraged at this time, because your angels are backing you up. They want you to do this because you are going to see some great positive results. All right, now I get air sign coming through as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. The meandering pathway, flow, taking your time now. With that, take your action, no need to worry. It's not a straight path, right? It's a meandering pathway. So enjoy those twists and turns that are happening on your path. And don't hesitate here. Now, with this flow, the more that you can release excess worry or stress, the more that you're going to find your flow. And you don't need to go fast either. The meandering pathway is really set up so that you do take some time out at different spots here when it comes to your own soul's journey and experiencing what you need to experience. Pick up what you need to pick up, take what you need to take, and then keep moving forward. Let's get a little bit more, though, about this meandering pathway and the flow. I see you up on this horse here, or the unicorn with that light. And here you are showing up as a wizard on the path with that light. Again, truly gifted with guidance here, no matter what. There's been a path that has been laid out for you, Libra. Okay, let's get a little bit more about this meandering pathway. I do get earth sign coming through, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ooh, take the lead. Wow. Wow. You might be doing something right now that you feel is a great cause, or, something that you just can't hold back because it's passion, passion for you. Take the lead. We've got stag spirit here, leadership. And this may mean that you need to, confront those worries and stresses and put them where they belong, to the side. Do not let it overpower you. Let it challenge you in a way that, you want to become stronger, wiser, more proud of yourself, because Spirit sees you as a leader here in whatever area of your life that this resonates. But you're born to lead the way for others to follow. I see this as a wizard, but I'm also getting like the hermit energy, where the hermit has that lantern and it's a wise one, a sage here, and one that knows how to find one's own path while at the same time allowing others, to find the path too that you've embarked on or that has been laid out for you that perhaps not a lot have been on, but a few. So either way, it's either you have create a new path or there's a path being laid out for you, which I really get this path has already been laid out for you. You're destined for leadership. You're destined for success. You're destined to prosper, not just to survive, but to thrive. What else for Libra? Oh, transformation. Have you noticed your own transformation? Have you noticed what you've become by going against perhaps what you feel is like maybe going against the grain or doing things a little different? Some of you have been seeking that solitude that you know you need to recharge, reboot your batteries, and it's working. Now honor your transformation and see where this is going for you. This is a new life, a new energy, and a new you. Let's get more about this transformation with the butterfly spirit. You might be afraid here. Like, can I fly with these wings? Yes, you can. The thicket of thorns, uncertainty. Okay. Now notice in the uncertainty, there are butterflies here. Now Spirit is saying, just go at a slow and steady pace, right? You might feel that you're stuck in a situation, but what you can do is just rise up. And that's what I'm seeing. The secret is rising up from frustrating situations or people, which are the thorns in life, and not being hooked into it, not being scared of it, but embracing this uncertainty with power and assurance that you do have guides that are leading you the way. A soft and gentle approach is going to be needed here. When you take action, try to take action with a soft and gentle approach. The path is going to be laid out for you here. It already has. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Because you're taking with you a pearl of wisdom. You notice that pearl in that clamshell? So you've taken like a couple of different energies. It's like you've taken water energy, the air energy, and you've combined them and created something new within you. And when I say that water, I mean, look at the clam. Look at the butterfly. Something totally unique and different. Seek refuge. Yeah, this is a time where you need to take care of your resources and your inner resources. Maybe staying in a little bit more or spending time in places where you feel safe, secure, and that you can have some peace of mind here. It's okay to take little breaks here and there too. This meandering pathway, I call it like little pit stops to soak up some energy, some knowledge, some whatever, wisdom, and to take a little break. You're getting ready to set your wings free here. Now, we may need to wait for that perfect time though, right? So that refuge, some of you, it's like taking that action to seek refuge, right? Maybe you've been doing too much that's causing you to be anxious here when you just need to slow down. Let's see what this card is. Moonlight enchantment, magic. Okay, things are happening for you. Take time to really notice all that's going on, because Spirit is saying you're entering a period, or you probably already have, where the veil is thin between you and the spiritual realm, and all kinds of different things are happening. It's like Spirit and the angels are working behind the scenes to bring magic to you. But you got to feel safe and secure in your own position here without giving into worry or doing things here where we could perhaps be impatient, right? So we want to be slow and steady. So if you've been needing or wanting to maybe spend some more time at home or in an environment where you feel a lot more grounded and secure, do that. Now, some of you, you're leading yourself too out of a position where it's just been really tough. And what you got to look forward to is seeing the signpost that is leading your life on a path of enchantment and refuge. What else? Anything is possible here. I mean, really, anything is possible. I feel a lot of you Libras, you've been working really hard at releasing expectations, being in the moment as much as possible, working on keeping fears or worries at bay. And it is working. Oh, yes, it is working. Give without thinking. Whenever you can, take action on things that you like to do, that you want to do. Be of service without worrying about what you're getting back, because you're getting back things in tenfold here. What you give, you get it back. And this is really signifying that you've grounded and rooted yourself in a place where Spirit knows you've got a lot of gifts, abilities, wisdom, and maybe just your energy, your presence alone can be invigorating for others. And so Spirit is saying, share yourself. Go ahead and take action on things that you want to take action on. But the secret would be, if for some of you, not all of you might already know this, but the secret is going to be not to put your expectations on what you're getting back in return. This is going to help open the inflow wider when it comes to abundance. So we're achieving some type of stability here. I mean, look at this. This is someone who has grounded themselves, knows what they need to do, what they, also balancing things when it comes to resources and not, overextending or overspending, but we're finding that flow. Okay, what else for Libra? Oh my goodness, you got the maple spirit. Okay, sometimes I see this card, I say maple syrup. Anyhow, maple spirit. Okay, and yes, sweet spirit. That's what you are. Ancient oak spirit. Now look at that refuge, and we got that, that ancient oak spirit tree with the door there. And this is really signifying how strong you are, and how you can always come back home to your own light. When you concentrate on your own inner strengths, it just makes you that much stronger, grounded, and rooted. So you could be assured that you not only carry, in your own soul's DNA, the roots of your own wisdom from lifetimes, but from what your ancient ancestors are leaving behind for you. So yes, it may feel like you're having to do something that is different and uncertain, but your angels, your guides, your higher self wants you to know that you have everything that you need. You have all the wisdom you need, all the strength that you need to move forward. Now stay firm in some type of belief here, okay? Because you already know, you've already rooted and grounded something here when it comes to what you want to pursue. So stand firm in that. Don't back down. The ancient oak spirit had to weather severe storms at times, right? And so don't let the storms get to you. See yourself as this ancient oak spirit tree, being able to be resilient towards that. Okay, what else? Stillness, reflecting pool. Noticing your own transformation, noticing how strong and powerful you are. We had this thing about the refuge. The only thing that Spirit wants you to take action on are the things that you're feeling good and excited about. take action on things that don't make you worry. But you do need to take a moment here to be still at times to really see what's reflecting back at you. And this is where we have a lot of control more than you think. Because sometimes what can happen is if we take a little time out or take a step back and really reflect how far we've come along, we realize that we've got tools that can cut those thorns away to get out of that thicket. Okay, let's get more about stillness. I'm getting this thing too where the mind has been too busy. We just got to practice getting back to a place where you're not focused on too many things at once, right? But maybe just one thing, you. Let's get more about this stillness. Oh, see, wow. This is okay. Let's see what's behind that no. It says no exclamation. Yeah, if you believe. There's something about you believing how strong and resilient you truly are. Don't give in to the idea that you haven't changed, that you can't do what you need to do. This is why you have to take some time out and notice what's been going on with you and how far you have come, what you transformed into. Because Spirit is saying you're moving along life gracefully here. You know, notice what's reflecting back to her. It's a swan. And you may not see that you've become this beautiful swan, but you have. Now, Spirit is saying you may need to say no to others, right? You may need to say no to things or ideas that discourages you from believing. I mean, your belief and your confidence is so important at this time. I'm getting Four of Swords with that too. So I get this thing, Libra. You don't have to fight a battle anymore. The battle's already done and Spirit is already fighting the battle for you. You just got to keep moving forward towards things that can help you strengthen your own inner wisdom, your confidence here, because you're getting ready to really show what you're made of. That might sound scary for some of you because you might think, I've already thought I've done that. Oh, get ready for more. You're not yet done. You're not yet done. There's so much fulfillment here, so much generosity and flow here. So I sense Six of Pentacles. Some of you are going to recover or uncover those material needs that you need, including money. What else for Libra? The elves are here to remind you to get playful. You know, maybe life has gotten so serious here, right? So take a moment and see who and what you can be playful with. You know, this time of enchantment here. This is also going to help you be spontaneous. It'll help liven things up. And this is what you can look forward to. So take whatever you need to recharge your batteries, get out there and do whatever it is you feel good about taking action on and see what starts coming back to you. It's like if you don't want to do it, then be willing to say no so that you can say yes to other things. Because there may be this need to, you know, balance your life out as well. And making sure that you are carving out time for playfulness, because there's something about encounters here and having time for others. Okay, what else? And I also see maybe work or something just being, you know, especially if you've been doing something where maybe you thought you lost passion or it just isn't maybe as fun. I'm seeing we're in this place that we're getting playful again. We're making work fun or doing things where we have more time to play rather than work and think too much. Yeah, I feel that you've changed your mind or you're about to change your mind. Look at that, no. And moving into a different direction, honoring your change, honoring being able to see something different that you haven't seen before. Let's see what this change is bringing you with this dragonfly spirit. Joy. Finding your joy now, not waiting for later. But the change is bringing you sweetness in life, joy. And that's funny because I was talking about maple syrup. And now we have the hummingbird, getting sweet nectar there. So your life is going to be full of sweetness here. There may have been something that happened here too with that change card where you had to realize, oh my goodness, it wasn't what it all cracked up to be, right? And so either you or someone or something had changed here. Maybe you changed your mind, but it is leading you towards joy. Now, some of you, Spirit is saying, change your mind about something, right? Don't be so serious about life right now. I know it can be hard at times, but change is bringing you joy. I mean, look at this. It's happening right now. You've already gone through a transformation. What else? And don't worry. See, I feel some of you want to keep going and keep going. It's almost like it's hard for you to sit still or be still or go slower. Slow it down, slow the thought process down, breathe, take a minute. New beginnings. See, you got something totally new. And this is something that I don't think you'll be able to really figure out. You'll just know. You've walked into it. New beginnings with the daffodil fairy. Daffodils are like one of the first flowers to come out from the frost here. And they almost look like bells, right? So it's like the angels are ringing the bells, letting you know that beginning has happened here. So let's get a little bit more about this new beginnings. Stability. Oh, I like this. We got dedication, we got commitment, we got stability. And Spirit is reminding you too to stay grounded and rooted and firm where you're at. Quit worrying about it. Also, I love that you got the stability card with the two swans because, we got that one swan right there. And so you might find yourself, some of you Libras may find yourself in some type of relationship, business or romantic, that gives you a sense of stability. What a nice thing that is, because you've completed some type of chapter in your life and you're ready for a new one. Where, I feel like you've come out of something that has been super unstable. And so we may have gotten used to being worried and stressed out because of, the past here. But don't let the past control you. You've got all that power right now. What else? Pay attention to signs. Okay, there's another card that wants to come out with that. Yeah, I'm noticing the 10 here, and we got 10 there. It's all about endings and beginnings, mastery. So pay attention to signs. Oh, it's like you too, Libra, with Leo. It's like, oh, the signs aren't lying to you. The signs aren't lying to you. It's heaven showing you your path and the way to abundance. Let's get more with pay attention to the signs. You're ready. Everything that you've experienced, oh my goodness, some of you are questioning yourself whether you're ready or not. Everything that you've experienced has culminated to this point. Spirit is letting you know it's all happened for a reason, and you are ready to experience more abundance, more love, more creativity, more confidence. You're ready. You're ready to put it to use. Some of you have been, going through a process of a spiritual transformation, having your gifts and talents being enhanced here. And so you are sensing new things, new psychic impressions. Believe it. You're ready. You're ready to embark on this whole new journey for yourself. And it's not only that, but you're showing up to me as the emperor, the empress, king and queen. I mean, you know, you're ready for this position. I mean, that leadership. Ooh. I just see a lot of respect headed towards your way here. If you don't have that respect now, I just don't know how you don't, but shame on them for not patting you on the back and being proud of you. Because I know it can be hard sometimes when you're on a path that, you're guiding yourself here, your higher self, and with spirit here, and not, everyone will support you. And it's hard to get that, praise when you need it and that encouragement. But I'm here seeing what you're doing, and I'm praising you and I'm encouraging you, and so is spirit. What else for Libra? There may be something about plays, theatrical play. Uh, so maybe, I don't know if like you're involved with that. Maybe you will be, or friends or family. Perhaps you'll go to a play doing something different. Maybe instead of a movie, you're watching a live play. I mean, it's like the world is your oyster here. The world is your stage. Oh, the path of enlightenment. Everything is being enhanced right now. And it's not easy. No one said that it's easy to be on a path of enlightenment, because it means that you have to really stay strong and resilient spiritually, because there's so much density or negativity in the world that we have to kind of wade through, figure out. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't engage with it or entertain with it. But there is something here where there's something lighter, more fruitful for you, more abundant for you. So trust the whispers of your own heart here. Trust that the spiritual realm is truly guiding you on a path of enlightenment that works for you and your life. Some of you may have come across, or you will come across, maybe a community, or maybe even a book, something that helps improve your spiritual awareness. Those are gifts from heaven. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Did we get another thing about look for a sign? Oh my gosh. Pay attention to signs. Look for a sign. Ask for a sign and look for a sign. The signs are, oh my gosh, the signs aren't lying to you, Libra. They're not lying to you. And also, take heed about when you get divine inspiration or thoughts, and possibly maybe a truth being revealed, that really sets you apart or sets you free. What else? Standing stones. This is, you're going through the passage of your own spiritual transformation. Your life is truly guided. Look for signs. Just like these standing stones have been laid out for you to lean against. See these as little mile markers, right? That meandering pathway. And so things will show up when you take the lead and you take the step, and not be afraid to, because you will know when you've come to the right place. You will always have some type of sign, some type of support. This is definitely an initiation to a new and enhanced and improved you. Good for you. I mean, man, I see you coming out on top here for a lot of you guys. If you've been feeling like you've been at the bottom of something, oh, I see you coming out on top. Just persevere. What else? And it's like, stand strong too in your own power. A lot has gone on. Yes, the purification, pine spirit, things being released, things being enhanced. This is a very strong indication too that anything is born or can be born from this purification process. There may be something with essences or saging or pine or something that you may want to do too that can, clear the energies in your environment. Let's see what this purification is bringing for you. Knowledge. Nice. And see how you're making it through. It's like we're burning out, or how, I don't know if that's the word I want to use. Well, yeah, purification, because I'm just seeing the fire. I know this is a lot of ice here, but it's like that fire purifies things. And I was going to say something. This is what I get. You too have been going through like the Phoenix Rising. And it's like this, the fire has burned out the impurities, including old beliefs, conditions, influences that are not necessary for you, your mind, your spirit, your heart. And that's a good thing. That's a blessing, because your angels, your higher self knows that you don't want to carry that anyways. It's too heavy. We're moving. We're transitioning with fairness, kindness, and with knowledge. So just know you are setting sail here. And notice that, oh my gosh, another swan. Swan is speaking to you. Stag is speaking to you. Butterfly, dragonfly, hummingbird. My goodness. We got all kinds of information coming towards you. So with this knowledge too, Spirit is saying take your time. Don't act on something quickly. Make sure you have all the information you want and need. Weigh the pros and cons of things. What else? And we got the love. Oh, some of you guys are getting ready for love here. You ready? Let love guide you. Let your heart lead the way, right? Love what you do, love who you are, and believe in love. Okay, love creates. Love heals. Let's get more about love. Renewal. Oh my gosh, it's the frog spirit. Okay, that's kind of cute because it's like the frog with the crown here. Oh my gosh, like a little fairy tale story. Yeah, you're getting renewed here. Whatever has been purified out of you is being filled up with love. Love is surrounding you. And I do get things, oh my gosh, I'm getting this thing too. Libra, there's a lot of admiration or maybe even secret admirers, but there is support. And I'm also, I'm also getting this message that you're a lot more popular and appreciated than you realize. So take that how it resonates for you. Whether you want to use popularity or influence, look at that, success. Riding the winds of success and victory. I love this. Know you're headed towards success. Know you are made of success. As long as you don't give up, right? As long as you don't give up, you're destined to succeed. Take time though too, Libra, to notice what you have succeeded in, right? Not what you think you didn't do or made a mistake on, because that's not going to do you any good, right? Because why? You're a success in the making here. What else? Listen to your intuition. Let's get a little bit more about that. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, because look at that moon. So that moon is a full moon. And so that is illuminating a lot with your intuition. Yeah, you're done with something. You're totally done with something. I was getting this thing like, you're a 10. I don't know what has happened here, but I don't really normally say that, but it's like you're a 10. I don't know if, it's like I don't like doing the whole thing about, rating your looks, because it's really not about looks. This is about you, your energy, and what comes off of you. That, yeah, from a scale from 1 to 10, you're a 10. You're perfect in the eyes of spirit. And spirit knows that you went through some type of rejection, or perhaps were worried that we're going to be rejected. But listen to your intuition when it comes to the things that no longer need to be hooked into you. And that could just be too, because you're on this path here where I wouldn't be surprised. It's like other people might want to hook their energies into you. But don't let rejection or the fear of rejection stop you. Let's get a little bit more too about that rejection and listen to your intuition. Because it may be some type of misunderstanding too. Just take, for example, maybe it's like with work or something that you've been doing, or a project. Yeah, it could be love too, but like maybe you're questioning yourself because maybe it didn't go well the first time. But remember, it's all about perseverance. It's not about doing it perfect either. That's the thing. Try not to focus on perfection. Just focus on the progress. Oh yeah, you're leading yourself to happiness. I mean, we're turning rejection into power, to success and happiness. Now, some of you, I'm getting this thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, this no is okay. I'm getting this thing where you're going to tell someone no. I mean, you're just going to be saying no. Maybe it's just not someone, but a few, because you already know that it's not good for you, whether it's a job offer, an opportunity, or someone. You're just going to know because you've got your contentment here. And you're in that process of renewal, which I was talking about the phoenix rising, So, yeah, feel good that you are getting renewed at all levels in your life, that you can take a leap of faith. What else? My kitten Lenny is trying to break in. Healing, yay, the bear spirit. Now, this is a protector, a guardian, and healing is taking place at all levels. And also, you too have this ability to heal. And I know some of you already know this. Some of you, you might, be new to this, but, embrace this and be patient. It's a lifelong process of learning, healing abilities. You got that whole thing about renewal here. This is a period of winter. But I get this thing that even though, see, it's like, even though this may be a period of winter where bears usually hibernate, we may need to just remain vigilant still, right? Relax and calm, knowing that you're protected and guided, but you yourself need to be vigilant. Take care of your resources. Take care of, knowing who and what you want to say no to. Okay, now my kitten wants to come in, and I just can't ignore him. So we'll let Lenny in because we may be getting done with your reading pretty soon. But just so that you know, for those Libras that don't know, Lenny is my kitten. He's going to be one next month. He's going to jump up on the table here. Okay, what else for Libra? And I'm just going to tell him to lay right there. You got to lay right there for Libra, okay? Because we're not done with Libra's reading. What else? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I think he just needed that little pet. Cycles and healing. You're healing cycles. You're healing cyclical patterns. The things that you may feel hooked in, or that people might try to hook themselves into your energy, because you got a lot of good energy. It's not, you know, we're not going to waste that energy though on pettiness or petty people. And I'm not saying all of you are dealing with that, but know that the cycle is ending and you're also healing cycles. This is why this pattern of worry could be a cycle. It could even be inherited from, you know, a parent, grandparent, someone in the family that like to worry a lot because you're, whoops. Oh, I thought I was, oh, maybe not. Well, I don't know why, but I want to say that you're an earth angel, okay? You're an earth angel. What else? Growth. Yay! Look for a sign and look beneath the surface. Okay, Libra, this is signifying that you've already planted seeds of abundance. And what's happening is there's going to break through the surface here in your life. And you will also receive unexpected gifts, unexpected resources as well, because you've been planting your seeds wisely and you are on a path of growth. Now, I see this card of winter. Well, actually, two cards that are showing winter. So, in the winter time, you're preparing for that spring season, in fact, where things start to come alive, they start to blossom, they start to grow. And that's exactly what you have to look forward to. What else? There it is. Oh my God, there it is. Told you. Yes. Transmutation, the phoenix rising. You, just like this phoenix, is a mythical, mystery, powerful bird, right? Told you that fire is purifying what needs to be purified so that we are clear about the knowledge we do want to hold and take in, the wisdom, the items, whatever it is, and move forward here. You're turning all of this around. See that little ball of fire? Just when you thought your fire was being put out, right? Just when you thought you only had a little bit, can I get far with this little bit? Yes, you can. Look what's in her hands, right? But then look what happens over here. Boom. And you've literally transformed into something. So take some time, because what's happening here is like a back-to-back like transformation that's taking place. Transmuting the old and turning it into something brand new. And we're getting this word, um, is it vigor? Yeah, so I'm getting like a masculine energy, um, where we are going to be taking a bold, possibly an aggressive approach, but we're taking it with confidence and we're doing it at the right timing here because you're ready. What else? Oh, you got this fierce dragon here that's protecting you. Be assured that there are guardian angels, heavenly celestial beings that are watching over you so that you're not losing your power, so that you're not giving away your power, but you have control over your power. And there's something about your future fortune that heaven is protecting as well. Now look at how the dragon is vigilant, right? And so I was getting this thing too where, you know, it's like you got to remain vigilant and strong, but don't overdo it. Trust that your guardians are doing this for you too. As you enter this new era of generosity, enlightenment, feeling empowered, feeling alive, especially if you've been feeling drained. What else? Transmutation and transcending, leaving the struggles behind. Transcending illusions, time, fear, whatever it is, you're leaving it all behind. But the nice thing is we've got this Pegasus. another magical and mythical creature, just like the phoenix, just like this dragon. There's something magical and mythical going on in your life, and your life is not meant to be ordinary. It's extraordinary. Believe that. You're leaving it behind and you're riding on Spirit's back here. What else? Have faith. Stay strong. Don't lose your faith muscle. Do whatever you got to do to continue strengthening your faith with your higher self, with the higher power, and you won't go wrong. What else? Love. Love is all around you. Now, believe in love. For those that are seeking some type of union, keep believing and have faith. You're doing what you need to do to put yourself in the position of receiving and giving love. Love surrounds you. You are surrounded by love. People love when you love. Big old ball of love. Let's get more about love. Letting go. Letting go. This is that, if you notice the transcending, we're looking back because you've broken some type of limiting barrier. And a lot of you are letting go of maybe people or situations that they don't see. They never even saw that there was a barrier, but you did. You saw some type of trap, or you're seeing it and you're breaking free from that when others don't. Let go. Love will always find you. Love will give you what you need. You know, some of you need to hear this. You're not meant to only love once, right? Something or a relationship, something maybe you loved to do or whatever. It's like run its course, and that's okay though. You're getting what you need, a new beginning. And love yourself. See, look at that. Trust. See, again, there's someone who is aware and attuned of their own enlightenment, of their own power. That's you. You know how you trust going into a cave at times? Well, maybe some of you are like, I've never really went into the cave, but somehow, some way, you know, humans have found these caves, our ancestors from a long time ago, without fear. They just went in knowing, just having a knowing that it was safe. And look what we have. We have our power, right? We're keeping our power strong. And when you are trusting and you trust and have faith, you're not going to lose that power. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So you can trust the path that you're on right now. You can absolutely trust that you're ready. What else? Nope, that is it. Okay, so Libra, let's find out the next good fortune that it's on, excuse me, the next good fortune on its way to you. The next good fortune that is on its way to Libra. Having more patience. And we got this, how teachable are you? So yes, this is a new beginning. So you're going to be learning something here. And notice where we're at. We're at a wishing well here. So have patience because, you know, this is a dream coming true, a wish coming true. And also this fortune is allowing you to learn something new. And I feel that you're going to be opening up to someone who's going to open your heart, open your mind. And this is what Spirit is asking you because we got that love. Now, it may be difficult for some, but try to, try to be aware whether or not you're trying to close off or open up, because there is something in someone that Spirit wants you to open up to and have patience with. And you can also count that you can take your time with it. Okay, now before we end the reading, Libra, let's find out what Spirit's guidance is for you for the next week. What is Spirit's guidance for Libra for the next week? Patience. Oh my gosh. And we even have the patience here. Patience is the key. You know, this crane is walking very slow or standing still because it's still foggy. And what Spirit is saying is that you need to wait, right? We got to have patience here. So just work on patience, even with yourself, even as you're taking action on things or ideas, or, you know, taking action not to worry, but to let the fog clear up, and it will naturally clear up and you'll know exactly what to do and where to go. So be patient with yourself, right? You got that healing card. Be patient with others. Be patient with your circumstances, because that growth, that earth sign, it comes in slow, right? Slow and steady, but it is arriving. Now, I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.